Hello everyone, my name is Nate Lex and welcome back to X-Dex. Today I'm going to be teaching you a move called Ferris. It is a one-card little twirl thing and it's really fun. I did some searching on the internet for a little while and I couldn't really find who this was made by originally, so if you guys know, please leave it as a comment and I would love to credit the creator of this move. And also, I'm going to be teaching you a variation of Ferris today that looks a little something like this. So here's the original and here is my copy. Both are really fun, just fidget moves that sometimes I do with my credit card or my ID card or something. They're really, really fun moves to do. And the original is called Ferris, and then I'll just name mine Ferris Wheel because it looks like it does a spin at the beginning. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. As you can see, I set up the room a little bit differently today, and let's just get right into it. Alrighty everyone, and without further ado, let's jump into the tutorial for Ferris. So here's the cool thing about Ferris. It's a one-card twirl and it looks a little something like this. It's very simple. So this isn't going to be a really long tutorial today, and my variation, the Ferris wheel, looks a little something like this. And we're going to teach you guys both of those today. So let's get started. So there are no prerequisites for Ferris, but what you want to do is hold any card by the top right corner. So you want the card facing long ways like this, and you want your index and your your index and your thumb, to pinch the top right corner or top left corner, if it's in the other hand, of one singular card. And what's going to happen here is, so you're going to have your three fingers curled in like this, and you want your middle finger to uncurl and meet right underneath the thumb. Now what's going to happen here is the thumb is going to let go, and this card is going to get pinched in between your middle and your index finger, like this. Now what's going to happen is you're going to turn your wrist counterclockwise, like this, so the card twirls over, like so. What's going to happen when you reach this far, if you let go of the middle a little bit, the card's going to start falling over. That's actually good, so don't worry about it. What you want to happen is for that long end to meet your fingers down there, and then your index finger can just wipe over top, and that is literally Ferris, guys. That is literally it. So let me do that again for you. Pinch the top right corner, middle finger uncurls like this, thumb lets go, and the card flicks out like this. It's going to start riding the long line almost like this along your hand, and what you're going to want to do is turn your wrist now counterclockwise while still pinching. And when you feel the weight of the card start to fall, you can let go of your middle finger a little bit, and it will fall like that. And then what you do is you literally just move your hand across. And so when you look at it, it'll look like this. Now for a little subtlety so that it looks good, you can flip it over here. Continue moving your middle finger around. So you're essentially going like this. You're flicking out, and the middle finger, imagine if the middle finger is traveling like this in a loop. Maybe it'll look better on the table, kind of like this, in a crescent moon shape. So what's happening is the middle finger continues traveling over top of the index finger, so it'll look like this. So yeah, my middle finger is going around the index. That's kind of what's happening with the card. And what's cool, one of the things that makes this move look really cool, is when you flick this out, and before you place it on top of the deck, this long side right here is going to slowly slide down the deck like that and go over top. So that's a little subtlety when you flip this over and make it look really clean like that. So we'll do it one more time. Pinch the top, middle finger uncurls, turns it over. Your wrist turns counterclockwise. Imagine wiping the deck like this a little bit, only let the card do the falling of the gravity itself, and then flip it over. And guys, that's literally the tutorial for Ferris. So now without further ado, let's jump into what Ferris wheel looks like. Ferris wheel is a little bit more complicated because it starts with a spin and then ends with a Ferris. But what I like to do to start is grab a card like this, like in Biddle. And then what happens is my index finger puts some pressure right here and turns the card up like this. And what happens is my thumb slides down the card like this to meet my ring finger at the end, if you guys saw what that looked like. So it kind of looks like this. If you guys know how to do this, that is what, it's kind of like putting a card on top of the deck like this. It's just this motion. If you guys know how to do that. Biddle grip, turn the card, wrist kill, turn it over clockwise, thumb slides down to meet the ring, and now you've done that. So what you want to do there is, if you guys have done any pediddling before, it's kind of use that motion. But what happens is here, your index finger, the pad, goes onto the back and starts to push like this. So you know how we've done one card pushes off the top? You're essentially going to be doing that in one hand. So your middle finger is going to curl in a little bit while the index finger pushes forward like that. And the thumb can also help apply pressure. But you're just going to do this move. And you'll notice that when the card slides down here, you're in kind of a position to do Ferris. So I would grab a card, if you want it to land on top of the deck face down, then you grab it face down, and then you turn it over, and then your index finger is curling back here to pivot over, but it looks like it's doing it this way, and the middle finger uncurls underneath, and you do Ferris, and you've literally just done Ferris wheel. So with that tutorial, if you guys have any more questions, if that is really complicated for you, please let me know in the comments, and I will see if I can add any tips. But these are pretty straightforward moves. Also, if you're just holding a card like this in the middle, it doesn't have to exactly be on the corner, but it helps to get the flick, because you want it to like go out. You want it to kind of brush, rotate out, and go on top of the deck. But this is a super short tutorial today for Ferris and Ferris wheel. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm going to shoot to myself in the outro. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the tutorial for Ferris and Ferris wheel. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. I would love to see videos on Instagram of you doing it, and like always, here are a couple of housekeeping items. So if you guys don't know, I work for xdex.com. That is xdex.com. I don't know where on the screen I'm going to put this since I rearranged the office a little bit. Also, you can follow us at Instagram. I don't even know where I'm going to put these logos. You can follow us on Instagram at xdexrarecards. All the videos that you guys see with cards in them, every single deck that are used in my videos, you can find online on our website at xdex.com. And without further ado, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out in terms of getting more views and people to watch these so we can continue to create content for you guys. And then I think the final thing that I always say is cardistry is a very hard art. I am not the best by any means. In fact, I would probably consider myself like D tier or F tier compared to some of the guys in the space. So I hope you guys enjoy my humble little moves. They're kind of like intermediate, some advanced, but mostly beginner intermediate moves for those of you just getting into cardistry. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying, and leave a comment down below of more content you'd like to see. And hopefully soon we're going to be showing you trailers and teasers for our new deck that is coming out. If you guys haven't seen it yet, there's a little teaser on Instagram and a giveaway currently going on that I have not picked the winner for yet because I wanted to give it another week. So if you guys haven't yet, please go go comment on our last video of me teaching reticle, and I will pick the winner soon. We will not have a tutorial next week because I will be out west in Colorado and Arizona visiting some friends. So in the meantime, hope you guys have enjoyed these tutorials, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.